This is MLive Chief Meteorologist Mark Torregrossa. Welcome to the MLive Morning Weather Update, brought to you by Lush Lawn in Michigan. And we have some changeable weather. I said, yeah, hey, what the heck? It is time to break out the tropical shirts. We're talking 70 degrees plus today and tomorrow. I'll show that to you in just a bit. We're talking two pretty substantial storm systems. The first one, not so much. The second one, yes, so much. And behind each one of those, a little bit cooler air. And by the second one, you might even call it colder air. And that's why I said back to the winter coats, perhaps. Hey, let's say hi to some folks. Mark Ambrosi. Good morning, Marcus. Becky Consoni. Good morning to you. Sid Smith. Good morning. And Napoleon, Michigan. And Camaro Christie. I always like that name, Camaro. What a great name. All right, so we're going to start off with the satellite picture. I want to show you a couple things. First, you can see the curl to the clouds of the storm system out in Iowa. That is the first storm system. The second storm you can kind of see on the western third of the U.S., and also that trailing bank of clouds down across the Baja of California and Mexico. That is the jet stream and the action that will develop with the second storm, which is stronger. And I'll show that to you now here. So what we're looking at here, I want to start with this because it gives you a lot of information. So this is the computer model that we like, the European. We like the GFS. That's been upgraded also, but we like this one. You're seeing on here, you're seeing the pressure lines. That's the black lines. You're seeing temperature lines, essentially. And then you're also seeing accumulated precipitation. And that's what I wanted to show you first. Then I'll give you a different look. Then I'll give you whether the precipitation is rain or snow. So this is today. This is this afternoon and this evening. And it's a great day. Maybe not entirely sunny because of those clouds coming in ahead of that storm system. But definitely on the warm side. Now tonight we get into some shower activity, maybe even a thunder shower. This is tomorrow, middle of the day and in the evening. So the bulk of the heavier precipitation with this will come through the UP, western UP, into Minnesota, maybe the tip of the mitt, northern lower Michigan too. Then Thursday morning and Thursday afternoon and Thursday evening. So Thursday, again, could be a good dry day, but not for long, because by Thursday night, look at the heavier precipitation, the wind cranking up. Not a real huge wind maker, maybe 30 to 40 mile an hour gusts. This is Friday morning. That looks wet. And then Friday afternoon, the wind turns out of the northwest, pretty stiff, starts to cool us off, and out come the winter coats again. And we go into Saturday afternoon, Saturday evening. Saturday looks dry, a little cooler than it has been. Well, quite a bit cooler than 70s today. Now this is Sunday, and this is a colder system coming through, and behind it, some snow showers all the way, maybe down into the southeastern part of Michigan. This is Monday of next week, and then we start to get into somewhat of a warming trend. And the next storm system comes in from the southwest. So one thing that I wanted you to get out of this is that there's a storm track that is developing from southwest to northeast. And that can be, that can bring substantial rains, half-inch to inch rains with a little more in places. All right, now we're going to look at whether it's rain or snow. So Wednesday's precipitation, all rain except for back in the western part of the UP. Could be some snow as it ends, and maybe right there, that would be Thursday morning, maybe a little wet snow mixed in across the tip of the mitt, Mackinac down toward the Traverse City area. Then the next storm system was one to keep an eye on, because it looks like colder air will kind of get sucked into the north side of the storm. This is Friday afternoon. Hey, and look at that. It could be snowing in Gaylord and Rogers City and Alpena, and maybe the Traverse City area. This is Friday evening off to the east. The next system after that, snow showers mix in, and this is Sunday evening on a cold north wind, rain and snow anywhere, not heavy, but certainly not something we want to see, right? Okay, so here is the storm predictions thunderstorm outlook. We're not in the severe chance, but look, they do highlight the possibility of a thunderstorm or two in northern parts and eastern parts of lower Michigan and into the eastern part of the UP. We knew we'd have to show this to you again, and you knew it too. Here's the snowfall total forecast, just to get your mind starting to think that way if you travel to the north or if you live in northern Michigan. There you go. That could be maybe a 2 to 6 inch snow on Friday night in the north. And then Sunday could come by with a spotty half inch or inch or something like that. And even next week, the storm system has some snow on the backside of it. So we are not done. Now, southern lower, far southern lower, maybe you're done with the accumulating snow. Yeah, I know, Carolyn Hannaford. Yikes. That's a pretty good way to say it. I might actually steal that for one of my headlines. Yikes. How much rain? The first one, a couple of tenths in the southern part of lower Michigan. The second one, that's coming through Thursday night and Friday. Looking at over an inch. What's our average high temperature now, says Kimberly. Hold on that thought. I'll come right back to it. I want to open up another graphic for that one. So today we're in the low 70s, almost everywhere in lower Michigan. Maybe 60s, upper 60s you get to Traverse City, northern Michigan. But all of us in southern Michigan, we're in the 70s, hence, and tomorrow in the low 70s too. Then Thursday, 60s, 50s, 40s, 30s. That sounds familiar, doesn't it? And Friday, 50s, and Saturday, 50s, and Sunday, 50, and Monday, a little bit cooler. So the trend is definitely cooler after the next couple of days. All right, bear with me here a second. Let's see. Someone asked what the normal high temperatures are now, and they changed so quickly that I wanted to show you. Okay, so bear with me for a second. March 23rd. All right, here we go. These are the average high temperatures for today. The long-term average high temperatures. And bear in mind, they're going up about a degree every 2 to 3 days. So let's call it 49, 48, 49 in Ann Arbor, Detroit. Same for Kalamazoo, 46 in Grand Rapids, 46 in Flint and Saginaw. Traverse City, you have a normal high of about 43. Tip of the Mitt, Mackinac Island, about 42. So there you have it on normal. So we are way ahead of normal today when we're going to make it to the low 70s. So tropical shirts today, tomorrow, and then it's possibly a winter coat in places by the time we get to the weekend and early next week. But we know that's a short-lived kind of thing. And it looks like by sometime middle of next week, we will already be back to the 60s or so. All right, say bye to a few folks before we go. Goodbye, Don Godwin and Connie Crank and Brian Fulton. Good morning from tropical Ypsilanti this morning. Does it look like a wet April? Asked Pamela Todoroff. It does, because those storm systems are going to be once or a week or every 10 days and coming from the southwest, and they can have an inch with them. So I wouldn't say it would be excessively wet, but I could see 2 to 3 1-inch rains. Should we cover the strawberry pots and blueberry bushes? Right now, it doesn't look like hard freezes at night because of the clouds. So I think they probably would be okay. And so thanks for joining me on the MLive Morning Weather Update, brought to you by Lush Lawn. We appreciate their sponsorship. And I'll update you again tomorrow on rain, thunderstorms, and snow. I'm MLive Chief Meteorologist Mark Torregrossa. Have yourselves a great Tuesday.